Jeff, Zach, thanks for joining me.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Steve.
Steve?
Hey, some new trends in luxury. The luxury end of real estate are what's going on. One is my generation, the Xers, are also being a greater share of this market, and what's coming with them is purchase of more multi-generational living. I guess some of my generation likes having their kids around, so that's having an impact. Another big trend we're seeing is when you take a look at ages. When you look at luxury property owners, when you're looking at over 35, that tends to be a pretty heavily skewed male. But once we look at under 35, women are now a majority at 54% of luxury property owners. So we're seeing a generational shift here to a little woman power when it comes to buying in the luxury market. Some of your guys' thoughts as we see some shift to Xers who actually like their kids and single women making decisions also. And it really kind of changed maybe from some of your standard buyers in the luxury home category.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say there. I'm a little
I
uh
was gonna say, Zach, you want to take a stab?
yeah,
Oh,
it's a little confused right there a little bit. You're talking about it skewing to people living multi-generationally, either with their kids, but how about with their parents? So there's houses and trends that I've seen where people are converting basements into full, for lack of a better term, house, right? It might have its own um, garage entrance, might have its own kitchen, might have, a living space, living room, dining room, as if you're living in a house, but you're moving people in with you that are older than you too. The younger side, the she elites that you're referring to, that's surprising to me. I've never seen that. So I mean, I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess guys just don't care where we live. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what to say.
yeah, I
Look,
think you've steadily seen more women well, for one, women are a majority of college in colleges and universities. I think you've just seen a shift to more affluent professionals being women, as well as more of a willingness to push out marriage and stay single. So I think, that's part where you're seeing there in that category. And I do think it makes a difference in terms of the type of product you maybe offer.
yeah, I mean, look, the other side too is, and I'll say this tongue in cheek, but with the nuance of social media marketing with people, let's not even call it the OnlyFans, just because I don't want to go there, but there's a lot of people that can do all sorts of marketing outside of thirst traps that can generate money in good ways and become pretty, pretty, I was going to say, become pretty elite, but that's not really what I meant. Was they actually are making it so that they can live on their own. They don't need another income, and they could buy these more luxury houses to grow into, or for that matter, to just live in. So, I think that there is a trend where people do want to live in something nicer. It doesn't, they don't want to have to go in, especially with the lack of trades that people in today's world have, where they've got to go in and renovate something. It
Well,
becomes,
let's let
cost as
let's
well.
let's let's stop being so PC here. We all know it's Taylor Swift. We all know that she's buying up all the houses. We've all seen that she's building a huge real estate empire. She's buying 30 and $50 million penthouses in Manhattan. She's holding them, she's renting them out to dignitaries and otherwise, and she's selling them for extreme profits. There's a lot of people like Taylor as well. There's a lot of new wealth and new money, and
Yeah.
I guess it does not surprised me as much as I originally thought after I'm listening to it and thinking through it, because I don't think it's women are afraid of renovation or this or that or buying something nice
Oh,
that's done. I think women are feeling empowered, and let's just stop saying men and women. I think younger generations feeling empowered, and they're realizing and they're hungry and they want to buy nice real estate that not only can they enjoy, but is going to be worth more than what they pay for it. The older
yeah.
generation and the middle generations have always thought our house is our home and we don't care if we lose money on it. But now people are looking at this as much as an investment as it is a place to live. And I think that's kind of
Yeah.
changed how people look at stuff.
And to be clear, I wasn't defining the side of trades and women can't do them. I meant a generation that hasn't ever even tried a trade, when men and women. So But that, to your point, that's exactly where I was going, is I think, they're buying into something that they can live in. They don't have to renovate and live in construction.
Jeff, stop getting us in trouble, man. But
Fair
here's the
enough.
stat. 15.2%. That is women with a net worth of 5 million or more own about 15.2% of the nation's luxury real estate. So that's a meaningful number that looks like it's going to go up. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how that affects trends in the market as we start dealing with a meaningful segment where women are calling the shots in terms of what they want to live in as well as what they want to add to their investment portfolio.
Well, Steve, here's the secret sauce we try to throw into these videos, right? I'd love to see the breakdown demographically of what fields these women and, quite frankly, younger generation are in that have greater than $5 million net worths. Because if I can scrape together enough data on what kind of fields they're in, then I can target markets and areas in those markets where people of those employment opportunities would prefer to live. And then I can start drilling down into real estate that might actually be profitable for us and other investors, syndicators, developers, etc.
Zach, can you say she elites for us one more time?
I don't even want to try.
Well, hey, if there's any She Elites out there, drop a comment. Let us know what we're getting wrong, what we're right, and maybe some professional data if you got it. Yeah, thanks a lot for the insights, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Visit selectfincap.com, get on our free newsletter, and see exclusive commercial real estate investment opportunities. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, Steve.